Hey guys, welcome back to Subnautica Bridge Between Worlds. I'm Squish. I forgot to say that. You guys know me though. You probably know me. It's probably why you're here. Anyways, hi. I remembered to do the thing. I ran all the way back. Well, no. Actually, I swam all the way back. I thought I was falling off, and then I recovered, and then I jumped because I panicked. So I swam all the way back. Anyways, but we're here now. Ah, my legs. Who are you? Why am I here? Where are my pants? Well, I don't know where your pants are. We don't do pants at this stream. That's not what we do here. Did you remember the crash fish petting zoo? We'll get there, I'm sure. Because I'm a little hesitant to go back to the blood kelp after the ghost leviathan yesterday. Hey, Serge, nice to see you. Nice to see you, Trav. Mutant. I'm a little bit out of it because I more or less finished watching TennoCon and then got set up to stream. And TennoCon is always a little bit emotional for me. Whenever I hear the new music, I just start bawling. Ghost Leviathan is just a swamp puppy. I agree wholeheartedly if you're not playing in hardcore mode. When you're playing in hardcore mode and you turn around and they're trying to give you a kiss, then they're a swamp heart attack. At least that's how I felt yesterday. I'm sitting here wondering why this looks weird. I need to turn these back on. At least some of them. We're gonna turn this one on just so we can go and get it, because that's no longer... That's no longer a thing. Hardcore Subnautica, if you die it deletes? Yes. Yes, we are doing this challenge in hardcore mode. If I die, we have to start over again. And this is already the second attempt. I think we're gonna get it this time, though. Except for the fact that I forgot to water myself before I left the base again. Giant ghost leviathans are almost as huggy as crab squids. But are they as huggy as the warpers apparently are? Oh, nice. Did something like that and grounded. What was the premise for what you did in grounded? Or was it just a hardcore playthrough? Or did you do something stupid like this? Like my hi. Hello. Sir. Warpers have that extra long hug range. I'm not really scared of the extra long hug range after getting their close-up, their close-up hug. Woe mode, hardcore, death is delay. Okay. I am getting some good air with lamp. This isn't stupid nutting. Right. With my, what did you call it before? Innovative? That's not innovative. I forget how you phrased it before, Grills. All I can think of is my own interpretation. Oh. Now I'm just wasting seeds. Nom 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 nom. Okay. So, if we can get a good amount of quartz again, and I didn't realize I had a shit ton of titanium in my bag. Bulb indeed, mad lad. If we can get a good amount of quartz again, Nope, I was faced the right direction. I'm guessing we'll... Nope, I want to head towards Bueller. Did I not? There's Bueller. What the fuck am I trying to say? If we get a good amount of quartz, we'll probably get about another 400 meters towards Alien Island, which will put us about halfway there. Not halfway total, halfway from where we are now. So this stream and one more stream, and we will have finished the bridge. If we can get a good amount of quartz. I don't know what the respawn time is. I know that when I looked in the other blood kelp zone, it didn't seem like they had a lot respawn. I'm kind of tempted to bring Prawny Boy down into the bulb zone, because I know we saw a lot of nodes there. But I don't have the capability to bring him back up right now. But I don't know that we're gonna have to, because we're almost towards the end, and that'll put us where we're gonna need him to actually finish the game anyways. Bueller? Ferris Bueller? Yes. Yes, that is a reference to that movie. Why am I doing that? Let's actually make water. And then... we did another 400 meters. Do we make another base? I think we make another base. And I have titanium on me. But... We're gonna build it from the outside, because I'm not running all the way down this again. Didn't you just tell me no stream because 10 o'clock? I didn't say no stream. I said no 4 o'clock stream. We just weren't going to start today's stream early. I might do the next Saturday's stream early. That being said, next Saturday might be us finishing the game. Because I was kind of thinking about it, and like, I don't know that with all the materials and stuff that we've gathered along the way for this bridge, that we're going to need more than one stream to actually finish the plot line of the game. Oh god. I forgot how annoying this is. Okay, I'm gonna need names for this leg of the area. What are we naming this one? Its temporary name is Quartz Deposit. Okay. I understand the confusion over the not today. But the specific question was, I thought there was a 4 p.m. stream. So I was saying no to a 4 p.m. stream. Joe Bob. Fat. I don't want to name it Fat. I'm gonna veto that one. Very rarely do I veto a name, but I'm vetoing that. Death here, wrong way. Steve. I think I'm gonna look for one more name suggestion and then we'll put up a poll. Quartz.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Femboy Hooters. Okay. Evan Horizon. Okay. Okay, I got the 4 I'm gonna make the pull of. Femboy Hooters made me laugh, but I think I'm gonna steal your wrong way for, the pull. Because wrong way also delights me. So we got Joe Bob. We got Steve. We got wrong way. And Evan Horizon. Oh, now there's other good names coming up, but we got those 4. Those are the 4 we're gonna use. We should have one more leg that we can name after this. So we'll have another shot. Titanium. I need titanium. You're titanium. Oh, I'm gonna need more than just titanium. I'm gonna need... Where is it? I know it's somewhere. It all is... Everything's somewhere, man. There we go. Gold. Gold is always the annoying one. Yoink. It'll be fatten my heart then. I feel like that's not good for your heart. Oh hey, gold. That wasn't annoying at all. What am I talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, hopefully one of these. I just realized I'm gonna need more than one. I was thinking if I make one, then I can make the fabricator, and then I can turn the rest into titanium. I still need 6 titaniums to make the thing first. So, that doesn't help. If we could find nice scannables. You guys are where scannables usually are. And I'm pretty sure I got all the scannables around you guys, so... Any scannables I get now... Are you an egg? You're an egg. Should be... duplicates. And just damage my sea moth along the way. It's fine, I'm not worried about that. It's fine. That looked like way more than just 2. Whee. At a distance, I need my lights. Up close, it is detrimental. Are you a scannable? You're salt. You're just salt. Okay. I've been passing so much lithium. It's against my heart to ignore the lithium. With 2 delayed, do you have a creative challenge for below 0 after the bridge ribbon cutting? I don't. I thought about maybe seeing if I could go back to the previous version of it, like the version that got scrapped, and experience the start of that story with you guys. But as for like a challenge to do, I haven't really come up with anything. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. I kind of heard that there's no good mods for it at this point. I would love to do another Below Zero series before returning to this one, But otherwise, I think we're just going to go with the randomizer mod for this. Trav, please don't confuse my mods too much. Okay. Ow. I just want to not damage my sea moth. Okay. Quartz. I wasn't going to go down here, because I know that this is where the ghost leviathan that just scared the shit out of me yesterday was, but it's right here. So let's go down there. Yeah? Yeah? Maybe? Maybe, yeah? Or, nope, you're a thing I don't need yet. Medlin, I don't know how I feel about your declaration that you're scannable after Trav's message about hot young scannables in the area. Scan me to get 2 clumps of salt. Okay, yeah, no, that tracks. That tracks. Or whatever energy drink solidifies into. Why is the salt sticky? Oh, God. I don't know why I came down. I'm looking for titanium. And then I saw this and I was like, oh, I know what's in here. Fear. Fear and terror. And quartz. Your salt. I should probably still grab more salt, though, because water is important. What? No! 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 Get out of your inventory! No! Why did I come over here? All of the everything that— oh, I know why I came over here. I retract my question. Let's get out of here, because now I'm just putting myself in danger for the quartz. Remember, fish do things in water. I don't want to think about fish doing things. What if they also do stuff? Is the ocean a soup? I mean... yes? Like, by definition, yes, right? Okay, let's... there has to be something scannable in here. Right? Well, you're scannable, but you're not going to give me what I want. You will, though. Fuck!
New blueprint acquired.
Okay, well, I wasn't expecting to get a blueprint I didn't have yet. Nobody really explores the North Blood Kelp much, mostly because it's pointless and there's a ghost, but the geography is cool. I really like the geography on that side. I also did some digging because I wanted to know if the spawns really were kind of messed up. And they still might be. Because I really think we should have seen the juvenile yesterday in the other area. In the Lost River. But unless I was like completely off base with where in the Lost River... Oh my god. Where in the Lost River we were, I just wanted to make sure that that was actually the case and I wasn't just being confused. And no, there is an adult ghost leviathan. And I wasn't prepared for that because I don't think I've seen the adult ghost leviathans outside of the void. I know there's a couple of other ones on the map, but they're just not in areas that I go to. Okay, we can head back to Quartz Deposit. When we get there, I will end the poll. I'm so proud of our bridge. Have you played Subnautica Below Zero? Yes, I have. In fact, I streamed it and I ended up crying because I wasn't prepared for the ending to be what it was. And I think I want a tattoo of Alan. I should be looking for more titanium. I'm humbled that you call it our you did all the work. Yeah, but you guys gave all the motivation. This is a team effort. It's always a team effort here. You guys think I can do this stuff alone? Do you guys see how helpless I am with you guys here? Come on. I need the assistance. Okay. Quartz. I didn't realize I had glass in here. Just start grabbing some of everything here. Let me in. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I think right here is good enough. Oh, right. Okay. So we do the. Come on. There we go. We do this first. Fuck. Oh, table coral! Where are you? You should be, like, right outside of this one. Yes, okay. God, don't fart at me. Don't come to me and then fart at me. You swam at me, not the other way around, mister. Oh no, there's quartz deposit. Okay. Yes, Trav. Your assistance too. Oh, I said I was going to end the poll. I'm sorry. What was I just talking about, guys? And it looks like it is Steve. Steve. I fucked it up. Steve! Okay, I didn't fuck it up that time. I know I didn't. Oh, why did I know? Why did I know that Trav was going to comment on that statement? Be me, enter the mountain bulb zone Lost River Cave, be chased by the Reaper, realize Reapers are broken, and latch onto a Cyclops a minute after entering the cave. Still taking damage from it. Oh my god. Break free eventually, have it come back, flee some more, get murked by the ghost Leviathan looming over the vertical lava zone entrance. That sounds like a whole ass adventure. I don't know. I still think that the scariest thing in this game is the fact that the Reaper Leviathans are actually, like, just flat out broken. Oh. Okay, good. We still have that. You guys know the drill. I need sustenance. You guys also know the drill that I'm going to run all the way back to get the sustenance. The Reaper's head empty, zero thought. Head empty, stomach empty, only nom. Nom, nom, nom. How are the Reapers broken? Did I not finish that thought? They will clip through any surface. So the short I have of riding the Reaper starts with him coming out of the mountain that I am standing on and grabbing onto me. And that's not an uncommon Reaper encounter. It just comes out of whatever surface you're standing on or next to and latches on. Okay. Plant. And actually, I'm also hungry, so we also eat plant. It's like a salad, really, if you think about it. It's like a salad even if you don't think about it. Very little thought needs to go into that. It's difficult to go wrong with Steve. That's why they named what they named the hedge. It's also Scuba Steve, the monkey and Cloudy with a Chance, not to mention Steve. I know how to say it. My mouth is not going to let me, but I know how to say it. I promise I know how to say it. But yes, Steve is a hard name to go wrong with. 2021, a Reaper grabs my prawn suit and sticks me in the ground. I fell into the Lost River from the dunes. I call it Reaper clipping. Yeah, Reaper clipping is real. Oh, I need to mark down where we're starting from, which does not include the multi-purpose room I just built. Buscemi. Yes. Thank you. The actually doing that helped me immensely. Okay, 728. Where did I put it? Why do I not have a pen? Let's use you, I guess. Okay. I was cleaning my studio, and so nothing is where I expect it to be. I put my notebook back. And I'm like, there, I did the thing. I'm being responsible. And then forgot that I, need something to write in it with, I guess. Is that how that works? Okay, we'll throw you in for now. We'll turn the rest of you guys into glass. And then we'll be looking for a little bit more titanium. And more quartz. You don't have a whiteboard next to workstation? I do. And it's only slightly buried under clown. That's not a joke. And the whiteboard does have a marker. Wow, okay. No, this is more useful. Let's do that. Have I told you guys about my haunted clown? It's not actually haunted. But my roommate, my housemate hates that I have it. We were at like a, I don't want to call it a junk store, but like a miscellaneous item store. And I found it as we were leaving. It has a glass face, hands, and feet. And then you can wind it so it sings. Or it like plays a chime, like a music box. Sorry I took your pen, it's behind your monitor. Oh.
Welcome aboard.
Oh, yep, there it is. Why does it look like you stuck it in your ear? That's rude. That's rude, Trav. You don't have a whiteboard next to the work. Oh, no, I already read that. Buried sounds like it could be bigger. I mean, I do actually have a bigger one upstairs that I keep meaning. I have a bigger whiteboard upstairs that I stole from work, but I have to clear out... I have to, like, take some tape off of it and de-goo it, and I just haven't gotten around to that. Even though I've had it for, like, 2 years at this point. I'll de-goo it at some point. I had an itch, give me a break. Itch it with your own pen. Don't steal mine. It was a nice pen. Now I have to throw it away. Hi, Nate. Welcome back. Remember, you can use Squish's shoulder for a perch while she's streaming. While they're streaming.
Integrating new PDA data.
Do. That should be a scannable. Like, it's great the stasis rifle is, but that's clearly... Oh, hey, I didn't have that. Part of the mobile vehicle bay. Oops, that was for the new Pantheon. The new Pantheon doesn't get here for another couple weeks. Which is good, because I need to clean more of my office. That was part of why I was cleaning it before. Studio, office, whatever. Why call things consistent things? Roommate, housemate, office, studio. It's all stuff. It's all stuff. It's all things. That's an egg. I don't need egg. Two years ago, office manager painted all the walls dry erase and asked to pitch all the 3x5, so I exited with several. See, that's... I always try to take advantage when one of my workplaces does something like that. That is how I got this big one, was we were reducing the number of areas that needed them. And they were like, we're just gonna pitch it. And I'm like, no, you weren't. That's coming home with me. That is a very dramatic sand shark. Housemate is probably a bit large to be a shoulder ornament. Yeah, I think that might cause some issues.
Ma'am, I need you to stay calm. We're not in immediate danger.
Where are the rescue teams?
The Aurora didn't make it.
So, where are the rescue teams?
They're dead, ma'am. We have rendezvous coordinates, but the routes are radiated.
So, what are you going to do?
I'm head of human resources, ma'am. This is not my expertise. But the PDA says if we can find some lead, we can make radiation suits.
Oh, there! I am not setting foot outside this life pod without the proper protection.
Don't worry. I'll go.
Integrating new PDA.
What are you doing?
You were gone so long. I thought you drowned. Put the flare down. I was going to try and attract someone's attention.
That's not a distress flare. Stop waving it around like that. You'll catch the fuel line.
Integrating new PDA data.
I always forget about that one. I always forget that they go kaboom. Reaper noises and 63% CMOF health. Ah! What Reaper noises? There were no Reaper noises. You cannot gaslight me into thinking there's Reapers when there's not Reapers. I say this as if me being as familiar with the game as I am would prevent that. And we all saw me just blindly continue on to the Ghost Leviathan after the noises went on for what, like 2 minutes before I actually saw it. This area does not have quartz. Okay. You know what? Where's Prawny Boy? Oh, of course I got super far away from him. We're gonna go to Prawny Boy and we're going to bring him down to the bulb zone. Speaking of clowns, shameless plug, did you see little alley cats running with Jackie? I did. I loved her reaction to that. You got the prawn suit? So you are playing. That's exciting. I know yesterday you said you weren't playing the game because it was a little scary for you. So how's your game going? Obviously pretty well if you already got the prawn suit, Nate. Please don't fart on me, sir. I'm good without the farting, thank you. I don't know why I feel tense going down to where my prawn suit is. I know that this area is fine. Shameless plug, but have you seen Shameless? So the funny thing about that is I have not. Oh, also, you guys were just gonna let me have the fabricator recipe up the entire time? No one was gonna tell me I was being silly? You know what occurs to me? I don't know what the power usage is like on the prawn suit, because I don't usually truck around on it like I have been in this series. Okay. So I'm going to need to get it out first. Let's worry about that first, because if I can't get it out, well, we're going to have other issues. And I'm going to have to figure out...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Please? Please be enough? Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, and now I need to figure out where I'm going, because I don't remember, apparently. I should also swap batteries in this, just so I know that I'm fully charged. Never mind, I forgot that I had put an ion battery in there. That's... 35% is still way more than a normal battery is going to give me. Okay. Skunks are one thing, but what evolutionary advantage does farting provide? Gas release? I don't know that there's much more to it than that. William H. is always awesome. The shoveler is a favorite, though not a good weapon. I am headed towards where I think I am, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's right down here. I'll see bulbs anytime now. Any time now. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, quartz. Ooh, piece of candy. Speaking of candy,
life on the seafloor suggests this may be the migration path of a huge, bottom-dwelling life form.
You fart, bad smell, don't eat that stuff again. You fart, smell good, eat more of that. That's a weirdly interesting theory. You did attempt a 7-day to die run with the shovel. Yes, I did. To be fair to the shovel, I think that my base was the issue in that video, not perhaps my shovel. Turns out maybe I need a better endgame base if I'm going to go with melee in general, not just if I'm going to use a shovel as my endgame weapon. It's only 10 minutes long. Hey! Lucy, why are you calling me out like that? Yeah, I think it was like 10 or 12 minutes long. It was, some struggles were had. To be fair, I still lasted longer than I thought I was going to, given that my base was what gave out. Quartz? 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 Quartz. I'm surprised at how much support this series has gotten, considering I feel like a lot of the series is me just swimming around mumbling quartz to myself. It's kind of cool to see things get out of hand so quickly. I'm glad you thought so. Another creative idea worthy of another attempt. I do want to go back and do that again. I need to learn better base building, and so that's that is actually something I want to work on in 7 days. I'm thinking about doing a little bit of a series to test out different base styles and see what I can learn from that. Lasting 10 minutes is pretty good. Wait, what are we talking about? Don't worry, Trav. 10 minutes is great. 10 minutes is fantastic. You get head pats for 10 minutes. Don't worry about it, buddy. Grubs, 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 quartz, quartz, quartz. Okay, yep, yep. Well, now I'm just surprised that you guys like any of my content. It's just me wandering around the maps, mumbling about what I'm looking for. I am confused because I thought I saw a big repository of quartz earlier in this area than I am now seeing. And I'm by the bridge, so I have to be a little careful of the ghost Leviathan. You went to the void, Nate? How did that go for you? It's around here somewhere. Oh. Hey guys, I found it! I actually don't think this was the one I was thinking of, but... Hey, it's quartz. And I think I can fit 2 nodes worth in before I need to start emptying out the storage in this. Perfect. Nope, nope, nope. Fuck that. Fuck all that. Man, I wish you were faster, prawny boy. Okay. I know there were quartz nodes on this side. Somewhere. Right? Am I just crazy? I might have just been crazy. Now I'm paranoid. Now I'm worried I'm gonna... It's just gonna be waiting for me. That's all salt. Well, this should be the sea treader's path, actually. Well, I'm going to grab what I can from its storage. Get some... Not that. Get some oxygen. And then we'll do some scouting while we go back up to our sea moth. Okay, maybe I do need to go closer to him. Which is not what I want. But if it's what we need to do, then it's what we need to do. You can be right crazy and paranoid all at the same time. That's true.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'd like to believe that we've seen that plenty here. Chances are it's just hard to see. My attention span rivals a goldfish.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. What's in this cave? Probably not anything good, but cave. Absolutely nothing good. Great. Glad we did that. Okay, let's thump on over this way. Bonk. Copper. Saw a couple pieces over here. You know what? We're harder to spot like this. We'll just do a little bit of scouting. Hi, Reaper. Don't mind me, Reaper. There's Ghosty Goo. I seriously do not remember... Or I seriously remember seeing like 5 different nodes of quartz over here. I mean, it was still worth it. I'm still getting plenty of quartz, but I probably wouldn't have risked trapping Prawny Boy over here for just 1 node. Hey, Purple Gamer, welcome to chat. Am I saying Reaper? I mean Ghost. When I say Reaper, I might just mean Leviathan. My brain does that sometimes. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Oh. 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 Okay. Okay. I'm done playing with ghost leviathans. The dunes is the best place for... Is that true? Whoa. Between yesterday and today... Oh, hey, look! Another time cap... I have found so many time capsules in this series so far. Oh, between yesterday and today, this has been... The ghost leviathans are stressing me out. Okay. Oh, okay. 1 second, guys. I'm so... Here's where we're going. Time capsules. What? It didn't give me a new one. We did? Good luck. Yeah, no, that didn't give us a new one. We've read all these. But it definitely gave us another Gary. I'm so sorry. Gary, you're fine. I promise. Actually, those are the same items as the last one. I think we might have found a duplicate of Oh, where is it now? of this one. Okay. When you say Reaper, you didn't mean Reaper? Then where did you get your miniatures from? Games Workshop? Now I'm just going in random places because I'm paying attention to chat. God, that's a horrible idea to do in this region. Okay. I'm going to leave my prawn suit here for now. Okay. As it turns out, trying to play with massive luminous pool noodles is not very fun. But are they done playing with you? Probably not. They would probably be more than happy to play with me. I don't need this seat. I don't need to... I need you. Scan. And then I have 3 more spots. Which I think we can probably find 3 quartz on the way to Steve. Oh. Are you, by chance, one of the wreckages where I could perhaps, maybe, no. I was hoping for my grapple arm. Oh, but it's fine. Okay, now we only have 1 spot. And Steve's kind of a journey away. Ah. If you need to wander around randomly for a bit, how about the purple cave with danger noodles? I don't really need to go to the purple caves though, because the purple caves don't really have quartz. What about the Mountain Dew rivers? That's a good place for a stroll. Uh-huh. Sure. Sure. Bueller is closer at this point. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking really hard about it. I might want another moon pool. 'Cause Bueller doesn't have one. It might be a little much to not have either Bueller or Steve, and I don't want to keep having to run back to Sunbridge or People Island. Quartz. Quartz. Quartz, 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 quartz. Quartz. Yoink.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Or the Lava Zone. Yeah. Clearly not inspired by any other game. Just standard Lava Zone. I always think that the Lost River has more quartz than it has, and I don't know why. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Does the moon pool facilitate the goal of the bridge? Kind of. In that it will allow us to continue to trek out from a further distance than if we have to run back to the main island each time. Otherwise, we kind of have to do long trips back and forth. There's enough mood here already. Why do we need a pool of it? You know, sometimes you just want to soak in the mood. Okay, I need to remember to feed and water myself before we go back out. Also, oh, we're gonna have to go back anyways, because it looks like the bioreactor is finally out of bio. Okay, you know what? This is not a great system here.
Calorie intake recommended.
Let's get glass going in here. Calorie intake, here I come.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Don't forget to water the fish. I think the fish might be watered enough. Whee. Bioreactor. That's why I have to go back to People Island. But we'll continue scouring for titanium and quartz along the way. Preferably quartz, but I'm not going to turn my nose up at some... Oh, some good titanium. You can tell it's good because it's in a pile. Someone liked it, so I must like it, right? I did not empty my sea moth. Steve! Steve, I need to come back, please. Steve! Bioreactor ran out of redacted. Look, man, don't think too hard about it, okay? I can neither confirm nor deny what we put into our bioreactors here. One ingot towards our moon pool. Steve, 8, Vern. Steve, bioreactor, Vern, someone's cuttlefish probably. We are not putting any cuttlefish in the bioreactor. Thank you very much. We had this fight in the original series. We are not having it again. I will release the cuttlefish before I allow it to be put into the bioreactor. And that's the end of it. Okay. And I'm gonna throw the ingots in here, because I can, and I should. And more glass. We can turn that into glass, though. feed the reactor protagonist or something, then we have several here in chat. Hey, Mad Lad, you want to come play? Wait, did you just confirm that there are no cuttlefish in the bioreactor? I did! I did confirm. No bioreactor cuttlefish in this playthrough. Confirmed. I will not have a cuttlefish in my bioreactor. I refuse. I feel bad when I have a cured Gary by Gary. You guys really think I'm gonna put a cuttlefish in my bioreactor? Yay, I get to swim in the... Redacted. Should I be worried about what Redacted is going to become if I invite you into my game? I don't know that I want to put you in charge of the bioreactor if we play together, Mad Lad. I'm a little concerned. I have concerns. By the time you read this, you would have wasted your time. Goodbye! Have a good night, Trav. Happy streaming if that's where you're headed to. Yes, fair. You see, we've played together a few times. I've gotten to know you, Mad Lad. Wee. 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 Quartz. I'm just having fun, guys. I don't know. I should be looking for supplies. I said I was gonna look for supplies on my way, and then now I'm completely ignoring it. I really should be gathering just titanium in general as well, because as we get close to the end of our bridge building, I don't even want to say the sentence anymore. Once we get done with our bridge building, we're going to have to get materials for like a Cyclops. We'll need a Cyclops, we'll need stuff for a base. So we can have a base down by where we're gonna be going in the lava river. We gotta go to the Lost River and then we'll go to the lava river. That's gonna take a lot of titanium, and so far we haven't really kept any titanium in storage. A fellow dolphin's moth user? Yes. Wee. I went a little too directly up. I meant to carry that momentum forward. Alas, I seem to have failed in that endeavor. Okay. And I'll probably actually keep the titanium here, because I can gather more for the bridge building. And this can just be... well, that's not titanium. And this can just be for our end game purposes. It's kind of crazy to think that I'm thinking about that now. But we're less than 1,000 meters away from the other island. It should just be a couple of streams here, and
Welcome aboard, Captain.
we'll be focusing on the game and not the bridge. Also, should I try to finish the game? I know that probably sounds like a stupid question, but I'm going to be risking all of the progress. Like, right now, at any time, I could come back to this and see our glorious bridge. But if I'm just seeing what we have. If I try to finish the game and I die, then this gets deleted. We'll always have the videos. We'll take a nice run along the length. Bioreactor. Bioreactor is why I'm over here. Bioreactor. God. Nope, too high. Just right. Yep, you're inactive. That's not what we want to see. Take some food. There we go. Yeah, get that slurry going. It might not be mushroom slurry, but it's still good enough. I should probably also consume. You should run a tube down from the bridge into the river and down to the lava zone. Oh my god. That would be a nightmare. Because the only reason why I haven't had to worry about how big I'm building it is because I've been building it above the waterline. Once I get below the waterline, it starts to impact the integrity. Oh god. I don't know. I guess I'd be willing to do it though. Oh, wait.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Let's get this fully charged. I guess we don't really need to because I am about to build another moon pool, but let's just do that for now, and then also I need to repair. Okay. Come on. 1 more %. There we go.
All systems online.
You have plenty of space for reinforcements. Oh. I also think the amount of integrity degradation depends on how deep you build, if I remember correctly. So, like, the deeper down I got, the more difficult it would be to properly reinforce. I could be wrong on that. I could be mixing it up with a different game. But I'm pretty sure the integrity depends on the depth at which you're building. Steve! Yes, the deeper down you go, the more integrity loss per base piece. Okay, thank you for the confirmation. Assuming you're actually confirming and not giving me fake confirmations. Because I trust you, mutant. Was that convincing? I don't know why this is so delightful. There may or may not be a Monday Subnautica stream. Gamer is unavailable for Grounded. So I'm torn between doing a stream for this or doing a game that I haven't done before. Why am I having trouble placing this? Why is this an issue? Oh, there we go. Have you ever been on a jet ski Sea-Doo? I have not. I guess I don't really need to charge it right now. I don't remember where I was gonna head next. Similar feel. Okay. Okay, now I want to try a jet ski then. Quartz. Yoink. God, you guys, it's metal. You're just hurting your skulls at that point. What's the game called where you can play with your phone funny games? I couldn't tell you, sir. Jack in a Box? Oh, isn't it just Jackbox? This is the same place I have been going every single time. I keep falling into patterns. More fun than falling in a ropes course. I mean, I believe that. So I keep going that way. Let's try going this way. You should do that for a game night and we could all play together. I would love to, actually. I think that's a great idea. I have also been putting some more thought into games we could play over the Discord. Or just games we could do as like a community game night. I know I talked about doing a community game night a couple months back and then it kind of fell through. It probably will not happen until probably closer to fall, winter. It might happen earlier, but I would bank more on fall to winter. But I would really like to set some stuff up so we can just play games as a community in the Discord together. Repo and Phasmophobia are the two that I was kind of thinking about. The thing that's weird about that, though, is that it's not weird, but they have that proximity chat, right? So it's going to be less of us hanging out in the Discord and more of using the Discord to get us all in-game, which isn't a problem. It just is a little bit of a different vibe, if that makes sense. And a different vibe isn't a problem either. You fuck no. Oh hey, look, lithium. Several lithiums. Why is he so far over here? Stop! I'm so far away from you. Why can I still hear you? I don't want to be Reaper Chow. I deserve a nobler death. I know there's more titanium here, but Oh! Because we're on the backside of the mountain of Alien Island, which is all Reaper territory. There's like 10 Reapers over there. So maybe let's not stay over here. Oh, okay. Let's
Welcome aboard, Captain.
continue our search for quartz elsewhere. I kind of want to go back to where I have the prawn suit. Hi. You're in hardcore mode, so if you feed them a fresh protagonist, they'll stop bothering you until the end of the game. I actually, again, I think I have to point out then, since I'm the only protagonist, they will in fact be bothering me until the end of the game. Very, very distinct but nuanced difference. Easy to confuse. Properly fed equals end of game. Do you guys know how upset I'd be now that we're under 1,000 meters from the other island? I will probably start bawling on stream if I die. I am not emotionally prepared to restart this series for a third time now that we have gotten so close. Please don't. Yeah, no, I don't plan on it. By the end of tonight, this save file will be over 18 hours long. I'm not saying I won't do it again, but I'm gonna need to take a break from this series. If I die. I guess I'm just gonna keep grabbing titanium. Like I said, we're getting to the point where we're gonna need it. But look how pretty that bridge is. Just hover. Just hover. Let me show the fine people all of our hard work. Breaks, boundaries are good. Yes, they are. But really, this series has been going on for a while. Not that that's a problem, but it's been drawn out, and I really want to have the space to start something new. That's the only thing. I've also, I had thought about this series for so long before I started streaming. I'm gonna be so happy to finish it, to actually accomplish what I set out to do. I'm probably gonna start bawling then too. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I won't. I'm generally someone who likes the process more than the finished product. So I put my perler bead project in the Discord. But most of my perler bead stuff I have given away. I don't really care about the end result. I just like doing the project. And I'm wondering if that's going to be the same here, or if just after so much has been put into this, if I am just going to bawl because I did it. Grounded, the journey. Yeah. Yeah. The journey is a huge part of it. God, and Grounded has been a journey. Over 6 months. I don't know what was trying to chomp at me, but... Okay. This might be where I thought where I had seen it. Because I remember the vents. Maybe? Maybe not. This area is very serene. Are we very sure that materials respawn in this game? Yep, we can't imagine what you did to be grounded for over 6 months. Of course, it might not have been that long originally, just extended by grinding and resulting slurry. Yeah. There has been quite a bit of grinding, hasn't there? There's one. There's two. Okay. Okay. I don't think materials respawn, but we'll be happy to pretend they do and get you checking some places 3 to 5 times. I don't think I've needed help to check places 3 to 5 times. People have already convinced me that they respawned, and so I've kind of already been doing that. That got very uncomfortably dark very quickly.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
They're right, you need to stay away from an area for 3 in-game days as measured by the second moon. Is that true, or are you lying to me? It does take time for the respawn, but it does happen. Okay. Thank you, Surge. If you get close enough to the cell to load during that time, it will reset the timer. So I've been causing a problem by just wandering back and forth between places. You know what we might do then? I'll get these materials. And then I might actually focus on getting stuff for the Neptune. That's another time capsule. Howdy, partner. Howdy how, space cowboy. Don't go out there alone, take this. Hope this helps you to open some doors. See ya. Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you. That was actually really helpful right now. There's our first one. And there's our second one. Oh, okay. We have the recipe for the Neptune, right? Because we listened to all of the recordings. Or all of the transmissions. I'm pretty sure that we do. Also, I can get rid of that moon pool recipe. Is there... I can never remember where anything is. Yes, okay. So we'll get started on that once we're done with this run. Oh. I'm so glad I located some of these. I thought I was going crazy because I could have sworn I saw like 5. And I know... Oh. Crap. I hope the other one went in. So I'm not going to have any more room. So we're going to tuck this away in a corner. Where nothing will hurt it. And where any leviathans are going to have to work too hard to come attack it. So they're not going to. Because we all know the leviathans are lazy. They're not. They're not lazy. I'm lying. God, I'm sorry, leviathans. Don't attack me. Don't take revenge for my lies.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And we will head to Steve. We'll head to Steve... Yes, we're gonna head to Steve. We should have a lot of the materials we need for quite a few of the pieces. It should just be the end game pieces we're missing. Maybe we'll get some stuff together for the Cyclops. I don't know. And honestly, so I'm just going to kind of spitball. If I get us down to about 400 meters left on our bridge by the end of tonight's stream, I think maybe Friday. Well, Friday we'd be finishing the bridge then. We might finish the bridge, finish the game. Maybe. It would be a longer stream. I need my... Oh, I can't grab my mobile vehicle, babe. What am I doing? Oh, actually, you know what? Yes, I can. We need 2 titanium ingots anyways. We might as well use this. That'll work. Get one of those going. That'll really just help us condense down our entire inventory. The one thing I'm worried about is that I'm underestimating how much I'll actually need from endgame stuff. And so I would hate to die trying to finish the game because I was more tired than I thought I was going to be, if you guys get that. Oh, we're gonna run this out of power. That's okay. Yeah, okay. That should still give us enough space to move that mobile vehicle by. I want to put it closer to Steve. Steve! Realistically, I should put it by Bueller, because Bueller's like the midway point, but we're going to put it by Steve. Just add nap breaks and super strong coffee, and it should take 2 days. I don't know that it would take 2 days now. That being said, you guys just want an on-stream nap, I think. I warn you, I snore. And it's not cute. It's not like the purring from yesterday. Don't run into the base.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you, Deborah. Actually, since I'm only thirsty, I'm just gonna drink some water. And we can put that one back in. Okay. Whee! So now I'm paranoid with the respawn, with the amount for respawn. If I keep running through my bridge, am I going to prevent respawns everywhere? Probably not. Probably not the blood kelp zones, and those were kind of the biggest sources we had. Okay. So, let's get the titanium in here. I think I'm gonna need another locker. Okay, we'll start next wall. Next wall. It's full. More glass. And actually, we can make glass out of you now. Aha! There we go. Nope. Still goes in you. And then just get the lithium in there. Okay. So what do I need for a computer chip? It's nothing crazy. I know that. Tape coral, gold, and copper wire, which we all have in various stations of our base. I'm gonna empty out the storage, and then I think I'm gonna move copper, gold, and some other items down this way. Oh, did I already empty you out? No. There we go. And then from there, we'll get to making the Neptune over here. At least as far as we can get without getting into the end game stuff. I mean, I can put the ingots away. There's no reason I need to carry them with me. And I think I put most of our supplies in the People Island lockers, so we'll go all the way back.
All systems online.
Breach. I think part of what gets me about this build, it's probably the largest build I've done in any game ever. And I know it's very simplistic. I know the idea is really straightforward. But to see it come together is just kind of amazing. And also just the amount of time that at this point we've put into it, because a lot of you guys have been in chat for almost the entirety of the series, if not the entirety of the series. Just enjoy the reef back calls for a moment here. We're getting there. Okay, so I need copper wire, table coral, and gold? Gold. I think gold. Pretty sure gold. If we don't need it for this, we'll need it for other things, so I'm not going to double check. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I might just have a computer chip in one of the lockers over here. If this wasn't a hardcore playthrough, branching off of the idea to just build down to the various areas, or not down to the various areas, but specifically Mutant had mentioned down to the Lost River. What if you did just build down to all of the various areas? Like, how insane would that be to just kind of have a build that goes everywhere on the map? Because if things do respawn, then why not? I think I have enough gold. Grab a couple of these. I need one more lead. I don't have one more lead. I'm sure I do somewhere else. There's my computer chip. Man, do I really only have 3 lead? I guess so. I'm gonna put that in the wall, because I can. Okay, well. Bring the lithium, silver. Actually, you know what? We're close enough for table coral. I'll substitute diamonds in instead. So not sure if everything can respawn, by the way. Basics, yes. Endgame, not so sure. I mean, the basics are kind of what we're worried about, right? Like, we're mostly worried about titanium and quartz respawning. I don't know why I was suddenly worried about something coming up from below. I think I caught a glimpse of that edge right there of the glowing stuff, and maybe I do have a little bit of PTSD from the Ghost Leviathans now. Okay, let's go check Sunbridge. I don't think Sunbridge really has anything, but Bueller might. I think I put a little bit into Bueller. Well, don't need that. Not a lot. But we'll take that. $23 people. Hey everyone. I'm sorry, that was probably a weird reaction to that. If you guys aren't familiar with this series, we are building a bridge from one land island to the other in Subnautica. And we're really close. We're so close, and I'm so happy. I've been jumping out of the water like this the last 2 days worth of streaming, because we're so close. I need one. There has to be one lead somewhere in this stuff, right?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
No lead. Lead! I told you guys. And glass. Why did I leave glass? Okay, let's take down some of these lockers. Because we're going to need that titanium. Incidentally, if you're familiar with the stream, that's still what she's doing. What they're doing. That's still what they're doing. Mostly. Well, so now it's weird, right? Because I'm about to start working on the Neptune just to give things time to respawn. Shh, I stole all the lead. Surge! Why are you sabotaging the stream? I need lead. Surge! I don't know why I'm going with the whiny bit. I'm excited to build. So, again, for those of you who are unfamiliar, and I guess those of you guys who are familiar as well, I've been kind of holding off on adding to the bridge until the very end of the stream, so I gather resources and then I'll build, and we'll see how far we get. I'm excited to see where we end up today. It's gonna be shorter than we've been doing, but it's still gonna be exciting. Because we don't have as many lockers of glass this time around. Copper. all of this stuff. But I need these two. And put this glass in there, put the quartz in there. Get another locker going. Yes, skip the whiny bit and go somewhere dangerous. Sorry, exciting. What dangerous is exciting. I'm not gonna deny that. Lead equal candy equal fun. Ah yes, my favorite candy, lead. Please God, no one nom on lead. So bad for your health.
Cannot build here. Must be constructed in deeper water.
God damn it, Deborah. Don't climb it. I want to take it down. Ah, I see. Let's put it on the other side. This should be fine. No. Now I want to climb it. There we go. Oh, you should check the dunes for more quartz. You know, the place where it said detecting multiple Leviathan-class life forms in the region? I think I'm good. Thanks. That was also the first place where the ghost Leviathan made me shit myself this week. Well, I guess it wasn't quite. It was near. I forgot how dramatic that comes across. Guys, we're gonna have such a good view of this from the bridge. You could try to unsmash fish as a challenge. I don't know that that's gonna work. Plasteel and copper ingot. We can do that. Huh? We should have the stuff for that in Steve. Because plasteel is just a normal ingot and some lithium, right? And then, no, that's glass. I already blanked on what it was. What am I building? Copper wire. Okay. Yeah, titanium and lithium. I don't know if I can unsmash fish. I think that's kind of a once it's done kind of thing. Okay. Part 2. Get a hold of Doctor Who and we could save them all. Well, you're not wrong. If you have a suggestion on getting a hold of him, I'm all ears. Oh. Now I'm equally blown away about building the Neptune, because this was... I didn't set out to get the resources for this, right? This is just stuff we have happened to collect along the way. Plasteel, nickel... Oh, I think we're gonna need one more nickel ore. An aerogel, do we have that unlocked already? Yes, we do. But also, we can definitely go get that. Let's get all of the materials out of the sea moth first. Yeah, because I think those 2 pieces of nickel are the only 2 we have so far.
Seek fluid intake.
So we'll just have to venture down into the Lost River. And that's no big deal. I wish I had a better metric of knowing when the day-night cycle was passing. Nope, I need sustenance. Sustenance, please.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Thank you, Deborah. I appreciate you, Deborah. There we go. Okay. Okay. I'll get in it the reasonable way. It's fine.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
It's really just the blood kelp zones I'm trying to get to revitalize on quartz. If we hit the one where I failed the first time first, get all the quartz from there, then probably the second one, the one with the ghost leviathan, will have revitalized. I'm gonna be a lot more scared of going down that one, but we'll still do it. Have you seen Mean Guns? I have not. And now we go down. Okay, just eggs. Just flying eggs, that's fine. I like me some flying eggs. we head towards the back of the cave. I don't want to hug you, warpers. I gave you a hug and it almost ended my run yesterday. Okay. So there's the nickel we need for the next leg of the thing, but we're gonna look for more anyways because there's also quartz down here. And I'm pretty sure we need more. I don't remember what for, but I know that we're gonna need more nickel ore. I see the ruby, but we don't need rubies. Off getting sleepy. Have a good night, Serge. Thanks for coming and hanging out, and thanks for giving some confirmation on the respawning. I really appreciate it. I have to look closely because the nickel ore really blends in. A little bit more oxygen. Let's check the other side of the cave real quick here. I always think that there's more quartz than there is down here just because it's really noticeable. There's not a lot of it, but it's just noticeable. Sorry, I missed the recap of today's end goal. I think my goal right now is just to get things to respawn. I'm debating going to the one blood kelp zone before the end of stream and gathering resources. I mean, it's gonna end the same way we have been. We'll build as much as we can. And maybe I'll just build with what we have. I'm torn because I know that we're not going to have as much progress as we have been making. And that's not satisfying. But I also would like to sleep. You don't see me. You look like you're coming this way, but you don't see me. And run off the top. Yeah. We did add another nodule? Landing point? I don't know. I don't know what to call Steve. We added Steve, so we're gonna have to run so we can add the top to him as well. Let's see. I didn't think he could come this way. I thought that was further than his leash. Hi. I really thought that was further than his leash. I've never had him come that far out of that area to try to say hi to me. That's fine. I'm not scared, you're scared. I mean, we got the nickel we need, and then I got some quartz on top of it. We'll stop by Prawny Boy. Pull some of the quartz out of his storage.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, hey, more nickel. Just do a quick scan here. Quartz. Okay. Joins. Sees ghost coming. Hi, Phil. Yeah, you've, I mean, that's a pretty good summary of how today has gone. I also realized that there might be some trauma from yesterday's Ghost Leviathan scare, so, you know, it's been great that we're still playing chicken with the Ghost Leviathans. Hi, Warper. Please, just be nice. I don't have time for you, Warper. I gave you a hug yesterday. And that's all you're getting from me. There's a hole. In this game, there really is a hole in the bottom of the sea. And I could stand to scout around a little bit here. My inventory is the last thing I need to fill, so... I really thought I'd find some quartz. Okay then. Well, there we go. There's a quartz nodule. Hole in the bottom of the sea. Did you have an adult elder in your life that used to sing that to you?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Is that one? I don't know why I know that. It is probably something that my grandma used to sing to me, because she used to sing to me a lot of things. But I don't have like a specific memory of that one. I've actually been weirdly reminiscent about the things that are stuck in my head because my grandma used to say them. And this all came as a result of me thinking about Shakespeare. Because if you ask me what time it is, my immediate instinct is to respond with either it's half past kissing time, time to kiss again, or the time is out of joint, O cursed spite, that ere I was born to set it right. And both of those are just because that's how my grandma used to answer that question. No memory, but it imprinted? Yes. Those, like, I don't know if I'd call that one a nursery rhyme, but nursery rhyme-esque things do tend to stick a little bit better in my mind than other things. I don't trust the noises. I revert back to Ed and Eddie voice. I don't know why. Wow, those are much better than mine. I'm kind of scared to ask. I don't like swimming naked out here. I want to be in my ship. I want to be in my lamp. Okay. I should have known that wouldn't have been a bad question to ask. Clock on the wall says 3 o'clock. George Thorogood. Okay. Warper. Warper don't warp so good. Why are there multiple of you? Why is there never just one of you? Why do you hunt in packs? Hey, I've been playing this game on my phone. Hey, Dark David, nice to see you. How's it going on your phone? I'm kind of surprised. I've heard it runs pretty well from the people that I have been asking. Which, like, I guess I shouldn't be super surprised, but it's kind of insane that a survival game like this is running fine on phones. A lot better than I expected, honestly. So that's what I've been hearing from a lot of people. How far along in the game are you? I had a brief moment where I was thinking that the lava zone would be, like, easier to handle emotionally. And then it occurs to me that, no, with my fat fingers on a tiny screen, it'd be so much harder to navigate. And now that's terrifying to me. But I do kind of want to... Like, I kind of want to beat it just because I'm on mobile, as well as my Switch, just because I want to be able to say that I've beat it on all the platforms that I can. I know there's more than just, like, those, but I'm going with one console is all consoles, even if it is the Switch. There are a ton of games that you can get on phone now. I've seen Dredge, Resident Evil, including Village. Played a demo of the Stanley Parable. See, the Stanley Parable and Dredge I could see. I don't think I'd play Dredge on a phone. I love that game. But I don't think I'd play it on a phone. I think that's more personal preference, though. I could see it running well on a phone. Controller and Google Cardboard setup. Oh my god. I lose sight of Lamp for 2 seconds and I forget where Lamp is.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Dredge is on your on the list per your endorsement. Good. Good. It's a very calming game. Well, I mean, there are Leviathan creatures, but not Leviathan, but like Cthulhu-esque creatures. But Lovecraftian. Let me try that again. There are Lovecraftian creatures. But it's... No, that's wrong. Eldritch. Eldritch is the word I'm looking for. Okay. I'm fine, guys. I'm fine. I promise. But it is, like, the repetition of going fishing and even, like, the quests you have to go on are weirdly soothing. And I would argue that the threats that you face aren't that difficult as long as you can pick up on each one's gimmick. Alien Isolation is a very calming game. The monster is very relaxed, just strolls around casually and hangs out in vents. I'm sure it is. And I will play it eventually, I promise. Sorry, my mind had a massive brain fart. I am far technologically, but story I ain't. Okay. That's a little bit how I'm feeling about this playthrough, but that's more because of building the bridge than anything. It just, in order to get the resources to keep building the bridge, I've accidentally stumbled on so many of the technology pieces. Also, give me 1 second here. I need to readjust how I'm sitting. There we go.
Seek fluid
Steve. Steve. I'll be able to get back to Steve before I dehydrate. No dehydrating on this stream. God, now the Neptune is going to be another source of... Oh, you know what? We do not need the Neptune on here, though, because we'll know that the Neptune is at Steve. Did you see the dark mass? I don't think so. It sounds familiar, but I don't remember. So I don't think so. Found all the Cyclops stuff while just wandering on the seafloor of the mushroom forest with my prawn. Oh, see, that's useful. I don't tend to wander around with my prawn suit. What I've done in this series has kind of been the most I have. But I can see the advantage, especially for doing the Cyclops components. Because that is kind of difficult when you're in your sea moth. I didn't realize I had one more space. Okay. Actually, what do I need again for this last piece? We got the nickel. Oh, I need the aerogel plasteel ingot. I have the wiring kit. And I think I have gel pods for the 2 aerogel. I know I have at least one. We just grabbed one. Let's turn this into glass here. And then we'll go grab the rest of our material and see. Actually, I could also grab... Well, that was... Wrong lockers! There we go. Grab 2 lithium here. Grab more titanium. 2 more. There we go. I'm so excited for how far the bridge has come. I know I keep saying it, but it's insane to see it stretch so far across 4546.
Take immediately.
I'll get there, Deborah. Don't worry about me. Let me worry about blank. That's not me. Glass. Okay. Do I have... I didn't bring the other gel sack over here, though, is the problem. And I don't remember which one it's at.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And then the last thing I needed was the wiring kit. And it's just the aerogel. I definitely have the 2 rubies. I know that. I'm gonna need another glass locker. So maybe we will get just as far as we have been on the other 2 days. Because we have quite a few lockers for glass now. I actually think I'm going to have to go get more titanium in order to do the every fourth one as a titanium connector. At a certain point, making all the glass does fall into, like, just this calming rhythm. So I have one gel sack. Let's put everything I need in here. And go see if I have a gel sack back at the... I'm gonna guess that it'd be at the main hub at People Island, right? It's where I have most of my storage.
All systems online.
Weirdly, I don't know that this build is... It might just be because I have all of the beacons there, and again, when we do the run tonight, we'll turn off all the beacons so we don't have anything distracting us. But I don't know that this looks as impressive at night, which is kind of surprising. I thought it would look more impressive at night. Hey Joe, welcome to chat. Plant gel sack. That is a good idea. What does it... Do I have an outdoor planter? Did I get that? Exterior modules. It doesn't... Yeah, okay, exterior grow bed. I just need a place to put it, since my only foundation is outside of the water. What I'm loving about Subnautica so far is that I'm super uneasy because I've explored much of the seabed and biomes, but have only seen a glimpse of Reaper. Oh, man. So you're in the early days of your playthrough, then. I remember those days, because there is something unsettling about, man, I'm exploring so much, and there's this creature I know I'm supposed to be afraid of, but I'm not seeing it anywhere. And it's funny, because the Reapers aren't that hard to avoid, which is good because of the clipping issue we were talking about earlier in the night. But once you start encountering them, it kind of changes the game around. It turns the unease into something a little different. Maybe not outright fear, but it's definitely a different type of unease. Does outer bed place on moon pool roof? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. Oh, there's a gel sack. We've got to know. I am just... Oh, I should grab that. I don't know if I'll need it. We'll grab the titanium as well. Some of that. Oh, I have a few gel sack. Gel sack. Oh my god. We don't really need to bring the table coral over. Probably not a bad idea to have the, Oh wait, another gel sack. The power cells over there. Okay. I expect place setting makes a difference once you encounter them as well. Yes, but I mean, for me personally, less than you would think. Obviously, it's a lot more unnerving right now to hear them because it is hardcore mode and I don't want this run to end. But as someone who is afraid of fish with teeth, it's just always horrible to hear a Reaper. I'm glad I'm moving this stuff down because it is really starting to be a trek to go from one end to the other. Hi, Reefy. He said hi back. I am going to need to remember I need 10 titanium and 2 quartz when we do our run at the end.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you, Deborah. Do you have mods on this playthrough? I do not. This is unmodded. It is just a normal, well, it is in hardcore mode, but besides that, it is just a normal run. Get the titanium in here. I need 3 nickel. I have the 2, nope, I have the 2 gel sacks. Also, welcome to chat, Andrew. Okay. Not in glass. I mean, I don't need anything else in there, so that one's also full. Let's just make another locker. Can I fit it on this one? Yes? Yes. If you want to know mod, Return of the Ancients is a recommendation. I will have to check it out. I know a couple of people have put that in chat before, and I do want to check it out. I'm nervous about it. For those of you guys who aren't familiar with my channel, I am afraid of deep water, specifically fish with teeth. But I also like playing things that terrify me. So Return of the Ancients is definitely on my to-play list. Though probably the next Subnautica series I do is probably going to be with a randomizer, because I had someone suggest that as well, and I'm very excited for that. Can you spoil one thing about the mod? I'm wrestling with myself here. I'm gonna say no. Because if there's anyone in chat who hasn't played it and wants to, I don't want it spoiled for them. Okay. So now we're at the point that we're gonna have to get to endgame in order to do this. So... has it been 3 in-game days? I'm so afraid to go to the blood kelp zone and then find out it hasn't been long enough for things to come back. You know what? Okay, so I've put everything I need to in... back in here. And all of this cleared out. Yes, I'm gonna put that in there because I don't know when I'll need it.
All systems online.
And then I think we're gonna go up close to the Aurora because we haven't been over that direction for a while. So hey, I'm trembling as I say this, but we just lost power and it's dark and windy outside. I don't know what just happened or what's going on, but I want to say, if this is the last you hear from me, it's been fun. You did good, lad. Mad lad, you have to survive. That's not an option. You have to survive. I'm not giving you a choice. Survive the storm. Also, I'm sorry you lost power. I hope it's something that can be fixed quickly and you guys are back up and running. We admire your dedication to immersion on their base power outages. My base does not have a power outage. How? Wait. Where did I go wrong? I was trying to go... Also, what was just happening there? Oh, I am headed towards the Aurora. This is just not what I'm used to this area looking like. Oh, yeah, I went a little further that way than I meant to. That's why. Another area that doesn't necessarily have a lot of quartz, but the quartz is just really obvious. It does have a lot of titanium, though. I hope phone charge is good. Yeah. Mad lad, I hope your phone is charged. Be careful, there are Reaper Leviathans in your area. So I am trying to be careful. The key thing here. Nope, that's still what I want. Is I'm directly along the side of the Aurora. Reapers are behind and in front of. And if I find out that I'm wrong about that, I'm going to cry. You guys will hear me cry on stream. Some of you guys have already heard this. Some of you guys will be surprised. But let's be honest, all of you guys will be entertained. Okay, it's getting to be nighttime. I didn't really want to be out here in nighttime. Oh, it's not nighttime. Eclipse, maybe? Okay, and I just need to find one more piece of quartz on the way home.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, hey, quartz. It's been a while since... Oh, it's been a while since you heard me cry. I'm sure it's coming up. Don't worry. How much did I miss? Squish prefaced the possibility of tears. Yeah, they were warning me that there are Reaper Leviathans where I was, and I was pointing out that the Reapers are back here, or up there, and none are along the side, and if I was wrong, I would cry. A lot. And I stand by that. It has been a while since the last time I cried during a stream. I think the last one I remember is Below Zero, but I think that's just because we talked about it earlier. I'm sure I've cried more recently than that. I did cry earlier today, like I said. I cry every musical reveal at TennoCon. Every single time. First time I've seen 3 storage on Seamoth. Yeah, I've been carting around a lot of materials for this bridge project. Get the titanium going. To be fair, the music is so worth it. It is. The music for Warframe is crazy. They made the comment that someone said the team is it's a music studio that happens to produce games, and I thought that was funny. We have a sea truck at home. Yeah, Lamp is kind of the sea truck at home. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. Really? I could only make one? Okay, well, that makes sense then. I think I'm gonna take these 2 quartz and put them in this first locker, because we're going to need that when we do our final run for the night. And I think Steve is going to more or less become the main storage hub. If I'm smart, I'll organize the storage. But you guys are familiar with how smart I am, so I'll leave it up to you to believe if I'm going to do that or not. Whee! Organizationally well intended. Yes. It's always intended. Wrong way. I have been getting better about going the wrong way. Are you playing in mobile or PC? I am playing on PC. And I need to remember to feed and water myself before I leave the base again. If you guys think it's funny that I have to remind myself every single time, I have to do this when I'm at, like, I have to do this in real life too. Like, okay, I need to have water before I leave the house. Damn it, I forgot to have water before I left the house. Very, very common conversations with myself. Okay, I'm starting to think that we're getting enough titanium now. So we have 1, 2, 3, 2.5-ish lockers worth of glass. Let's see if we can move these items so I can do another one of glass. And I can move that titanium here. Okay.
All systems online.
I'm gonna look for more quartz. I think we might be just shy of what we've been getting. I want to say we've been doing 4 containers of glass. Maybe I'm crazy? Did you build the other 2? So I have the prawn suit down there. I have not built the Cyclops, just because the Cyclops doesn't really help in gathering materials for this project. Once the bridge is done, we'll build it so we can use it for endgame. Okay. If anything proves that materials come back, respawn, it's this tunnel. Because I have gathered the quartz from this several times over. I'm pretty confident about that. And there should be one more tunnel.
Fluid intake.
Damn it! What did I just say? Well, I'll add more of the glass to the glass container then. Ah. Respawn. Good science. Which storage container did I use? It was the lower one, right? Yeah. Nope, other way. I had a feeling. Glass. Oh, and this one's going to be glass too. How old is that playthrough? The playthrough we're doing now? This will be just about 18 hours put into this. And we've been chipping away at this for quite some time now. I've kind of been using this as a relaxing stream, but we're gonna try to finish this up in the next. It's probably just gonna be the next week here. I almost forgot again. I'm not even kidding. I almost turned around to leave.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay. Good. We're fed. We're watered. Oh. How deep can you go? I don't think I upgraded the prawn suit at all, so I think 900 meters is the lowest I can go right now. Put them by the hat. Hey, that would be smart. Putting them by the hatch would be very, very smart.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
This is the tunnel I just cleared out. Yes. Is it? That one feels longer. No, that one is. Is it? No, it's not. You wanted the crash fish petting zoo, right, mutant? Ow. Why did I leave my prawn suit behind? Right now it doesn't have the capability to use the grappling arm, so it's kind of hard to maneuver around. Also, it's kind of where I need it to be. I'm mostly using it to get quartz right now, and the most quartz deposits I have found are where he is. Where did I put my... Where did Lamp go? Why did I put Lamp in the middle of this? So hey, I got a funny story for you, Panda. Tell away, Mad Lad. Crunch. Oh, it is med check time. So, if you guys need to take your meds, take your meds. If you guys need a snack, get a snack. Feed yourself. If you guys need a drink, get a drink. Hydrate so you don't dehydrate. Take care of yourselves so we can hang out and build silly projects and have fun and just vibe together. It's kind of what Subnautica feels like, is just vibing together. Okay, there's my meds. And a little bit of hydration as well. This is a very big kelp forest. Creep vine. Creep vine. Those are creep vines. Why always with the crunchy on my ship? So a tornado just paid our neighborhood a polite... I'm sorry, what, Mad Lad? Are you okay? Is your house okay? What is a polite visit from a tornado? Exterior grow beds for gel sacks and deep shrooms. I like a couple of creep vines to save time. Yes. I was going to see if I could build one on top of my moon pool. Let's grab some titanium. I still want to do another run. Maybe it'll be another primarily titanium run. And then we'll try that out when I get back. If I remember, because you guys are getting familiar or are already familiar with my memory capabilities here. Have you gone to the part where the sunbeam will... Yes. We've been past that for quite some time. That tends to be like my endpoint for the first episode in a Subnautica series. Is going to meet the sunbeam. Quartz. Quartz, quartz, quartz. Quartz, quartz. Quartz. Quartz, 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 quartz. Four whole pieces, yes. Not the first thing I'd want newcomers to see, but yeah, trees down, power dead. Everyone is outside and shining flashlights around. Our roof has been damaged slightly, but the overall damage is unknown. The radars aren't working at all. Oh, that's kind of scary. This is not where I want to be. I don't want that area to load if I can help it, because I don't think it's been 3 days for that. That is scary, and I mean, I'm glad it's passed so everyone's outside, like, safely. I feel like you downplayed when you said it was windy then, if it was a frickin' tornado. No, we have not finished the bridge, to answer both you and Infernal. We started building the Neptune, though. Infernal, if you were taking a nap. We can probably see it from here. We cannot see it from here. I lied. I lied to you. I'm sorry. Oh, yes we can. It's right here. It's right next to us. So yeah, I'm going to head out for now. Yeah, please stay safe, Mad Lad. Please stay safe. And maybe shoot me a message and let me know what the damage is if you think of it later, because I'm gonna worry about you. Come on, fish. I'm trying to drive through. Not you, just through the area. Stop placing your bodies in front of my vehicle and the area. Okay. Quartz. I saw a second piece. There's the second piece. any more that I can see? Nope. Is this? Yes, okay. I think we're gonna take a look and see if the other... You know, I'm pretty sure there isn't a sound in this game that doesn't want to put me to sleep. That's fair. That's very fair. Okay, we're just gonna turn back around because I hear Reaper. I'm trying to find the other blood kelp zone that we haven't been to in a while and see if that has respawned quartz. Past, but things are all past Storm, if you know what I mean. Watching to calm the nerves. I'll tell the rest in Discord. Don't need to say all that here. We're in the clear. Okay. I'm glad you're in the clear. Definitely get some time to kind of calm down from everything. 'Cause that shit is scary. Sometimes I know exactly where this area is, and other times it takes me an hour to look for it. I was really hoping this would be one of those times where I'd come over here and I'd be like, oh, it's just over this ridge. Turns out it's not one of those times. I'm pretty sure I'm in the right area, though. Yeah, here it is. Okay. No, it's not. This is the bulb zone. Why am I so lost? Okay. New plan. We're going to the escape pod first. I don't know why I'm pressing shift as if that makes me go faster in this game. Okay, no, this is this rack. So it should be... We go along this side. Why am I so lost? Ask myself that every day, friendo. I'm glad I'm not alone. Layover from so many other games, I do that all the time. Yeah. And as you say that, I'm doing it again. I'm holding shift again. It's not this far down, and I'm gonna start hearing the Reaper again. There's a Reaper over there. But I'm pretty confident it's in this area. It's not that, because that goes to the bulb zone. Am I just crazy? Is it not in this area? I worry in the few years my pinky muscles will be more overdeveloped than my ring finger like that one guy at the gym. Woof, pinky. That makes me think of the Simpsons episode where he just works out the one arm. So one arm is big and beefy and the rest of him is still Homer. I did not fill this yet, did I? Oh god, I need to fix it again. You were crazy long before not finding it. Thanks, mutant. You know just what to say to make me feel better. I don't think this is it. I think it's directly on the other side of the life pod. Don't mind me. I'm just a little slow sometimes. It's okay. It's okay. Mom says it makes me special. This way? That way. This way? This way. Maybe the other way. I have a few slots left in my inventory, or in my Seamoth, and then my entire inventory. Well, at least that gave us another night cycle. Not here. This goes to the other one. Maybe I just don't know what I'm doing, guys. To be fair, usually I go off of a centralized point, right? So like I have my base and that's where I orient myself from. We've been shifting where that point is through this entire playthrough. I think I'm allowed to be a little bit confused. Did you go to the Void once? Not in this playthrough, but I did in the last playthrough. And actually we have some shorts. We have a short of me riding the Ghost Leviathans in the Void. Which remains to be one of my favorite shorts on this channel. What about this way? No, because that's where the prawn suit is. This is the one we were just at, isn't it? Well, at least there's more quartz here. I'm gonna fill up on quartz before I find it. And you know what? That's okay. I'll still consider it a win. Oh, hey. We actually ran out of the ion battery. I should go put that in the charger. Okay. Are you filled up? You're filled up. Okay. I don't think this is the area. I really don't think this is the area. I could be wrong. Yeah, because this is the one that I just kept going back and forth on. Now I'm going behind the Aurora, aren't I? No, I'm in a different area with scary noises. I have completely lost track of where I am. I just want quartz. That's all I want. Look, quartz. I have so much inventory to fill. If only the purple mushroom zone had quartz. Come on, please. Please, more quartz. I don't have to find that area today. I just need to find quartz. By slightly confused, that only allows you 3.8 milligokus of confusion. Ah, yes. You know, the standard metric.
Fluid intake.
Tebra. But I'm trying so hard right now.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I should grab some salt and replace my emergency water. That ride is actually a short on your channel, right? Yes, both riding the Ghost Leviathan and riding the Reaper Leviathan are shorts on the channel. And both of them are favorites of mine. Because they are hilarious. Also just the first time that I had ridden any of the Leviathans. I still don't think I'm gonna go out of my way to try to kill one. That just... it doesn't really feel in the spirit of the game. Not knocking at anyone who has. Like, it's still kind of a crazy achievement to do. Because it's not in the spirit of the game, so it was made very difficult. And a lot of people have managed to accomplish it. Let me grab a couple of pieces of that. Okay. We still have 21 pieces to find.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I could just fill it with titanium. I could. If I see any titanium, I'm just gonna pick it up. Have a good night, Andrew. Thank you for stopping in. And actually, you know what? We're back at Steve. I think we're gonna start building. I'm not gonna worry about filling my inventory.
Welcome
I wanted
aboard,
to,
Captain.
but it's just not gonna happen. And actually, if we leave the titanium in here, I might be able to fit. Okay, yep, I can fit all of that. Okay. Then grab all of that. So we started with 728 meters left to get to the other island. Let's see what we end up with today. So does stuff respawn after like an hour, or is it just after restarts? So what Surge had told us earlier, I believe it was Surge, he said it's 3 in-game days per the moon. As long as we don't get too close to the area. There's some emergency water for me. We will put the glass in here for now so we can make sure to gather everything we need. Let's just make another locker over here so I can throw this stuff in. Too bad you can't have Deborah remind you of the things you want her to. Yup. Amen to that. Okay. And then we'll start from this titanium. And let's get building. It's so cool we're going to be seeing the Neptune through the tunnel here. This isn't the only silly challenge I have on my channel. Like, we mentioned the endgame horde night with just the shovel earlier and stuff like that, but I think this will always probably be one of my favorite silly challenges. And some of it might just be because this was one of the first things I wanted to do even before I actually made my channel. But the entire process of this has been so just delightful. It's charming, it's relaxing. I've had a great time hanging out with everyone in chat. Like, this has been so much fun. And I'm really, really worried that I'm going to miss the island. I'm not gonna lie. Ambitiously creative. Yes. This will probably be one of my favorite ambitiously creative. Is that a... Oh, that's just a school of fish. I thought that was one of the ill fish. Okay. It's been a journey, hasn't it? It really has. And to think that today was the first time we kind of intentionally did story elements for... Oh. Not story elements, but like progression towards getting out of here. Okay. More glass. What did you miss? We just started building. We're working on getting closer. There's my rocket. And we're gonna pass the Aurora soon. Remember when I was excited that we were level with the Aurora? Now we're passing it. I mean, we're only like halfway through it, but we're gonna pass it. I don't feel like counting them tonight. I could still add the if you guys want, though. I don't know. It feels weird without the counting, just to do the laugh. Do these not contribute to base hull strength? Because they are built above the water, they do not. Oh yeah, my power is getting low on my builder. Let's go grab a battery while we get more materials. Let's turn all of these off, because it's a little bit of a... We know where we're going right now. We don't need the visual nightmare. For once, for absolutely one time only, I know where I'm going, guys. Don't mind the fact that I did almost run past it at one point. Maybe do the food thing. I do need to grab my knife as well. Let's do the food thing first.
Calorie intake recommended.
Thank you, Deborah. Phil already reminded us.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Thank you, Deborah. I appreciate it. I mean, really, Deborah just has our back, you know? She only reminds us because she cares. Deborah's just hungry. That's not my battery container. Imagine the devs were going to patch that exploit but stop because they're watching the stream. Which exploit? Get the battery changed out. Oh, that was also an ion battery. God, okay. For those of you guys who have not been watching the series, I have not made any ion power. Those have just been ion batteries I have found from time capsules. And I have managed to be rich in ion batteries still. Okay. Glass 4 is empty. Glass is empty. More glass. Okay. And I guess we just fill up on titanium then. The structural one that allows the bridge. God. Yeah. I don't know though, because I think they left that in for a long time because it allowed for some pretty cool builds on the islands. You know what I wish I was around for? The terraforming in Subnautica. Because once upon a time, there was a terraforming tool. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So we're back on titanium. I forgot to add it after the counting. I'm weirdly nervous. I'm nervous to see how close we are. The fog around the island is getting close. one more of these. And one more of these. And then we're going to turn Alien Island back on. And see how close we are. $384 meters. So how far did we go today? Math time, math time. 344 meters. So a little bit less than we have been doing, but we were already under 800. So we're doing good. We can do that in the next stream. We will do that in the next stream. For this one, though, we have one more thing to do, and that is to run along the top. We do need a couple of items because we're going to need to build a structure on one of them in order to do that. On our little hub over here. We're going to have to build a hat for Steve. So we're going to need... what did I say? 10 titanium, 2 quartz? It should be all we need. I need to look that up because if I run all the way out and then I'm wrong, I'm going to be sad. So multi-purpose room is 6. Hatch is 2 and quartz. So yes, 10 and 2 quartz. Steve wants a sombrero. I think we can manage a sombrero. What do you guys think? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then it feels weird when I'm not, like, giving it my all. And there's the 2. And here's the rest of my shit. Okay. I'm just going to turn on the key ones. We'll turn them back off when we go for the run.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
We've gone so far. And I'm starting to feel it now when we drive back. Reef back. I love how their call cuts out with that as well. Oh, hey. I think that's the first time we've had a reef back getting friendly with our base so far. Usually that's a constant issue for me. How long was the walk back at the start? Well... that was more of a swim back. I fell off. I remembered to do it before stream, and then I fell off, and I wish you guys had been there so you could have laughed at me. get everything turned off again. And let's go for a walk. God. We have the Aurora. We have our life pod over here, and now we have the Neptune over there. It gives a whole different perspective of the progress we make through the game. And it's a little bit weird because the amount of playtime I have put in to make this bridge is equal to my early finishes of Subnautica, greater than the time it takes me to beat the game now. So it's this crazy push and pull of progress and patience. And I missed it because they told me they weren't streaming today. The betrayal, the sadness, I am forlorn. Firstly, you asked the wrong question. I'm not taking credit for lying to you. You asked the wrong question. I'm blaming you. Secondly, I didn't stream that I fell off. I did it before stream. And then I was sad that I didn't get to show you guys. You guys didn't get to laugh at me. Awesome how the top walking audio is different from the inside walking audio. Yeah, I do appreciate that. I also want to know what's jingling. Do I lock up my base when I leave? Because I don't think anyone's getting in my base. It just occurred to me, I was still hearing reefback sounds there. And that's interesting because those cut out when we breached the water with the sea maw. You know, if I did alternate 1 and 1, we would have been done already. I just don't like how it looks. It's not as pleasing. We're getting to the Aurora here. The audio even changes based on the material. That is a detail I have always appreciated about Subnautica. We got the Neptune upcoming. We're level with the Aurora now. And this must be Steve, because I don't see no hat. Let's get you a hat, Steve. Let's make you a proper gentleman. Eventually, when I get to you. It's just gonna take me a moment. All the swimming really hasn't, you know, helped my walking skills. I never noticed that that moon pool is built slightly out from under it, and that bothers me. Okay, hat time. You still have yeah, I do probably still have my swim fins on. I mean, why would I take them off? I love how my shadow looks like I have the worst bedhead in the world. Yeah, well. I'm not going to take them off just for a walk. I'm going back in the water eventually. But I am curious if it changes how it sounds. It doesn't change how it looks. It does not change how it sounds. Can you imagine if the battery died just before the hatch? I would have cried. I know I keep saying that, but this is such a long walk. I love doing it at the end, now that Grills asked about it last time, but I don't want to do it twice. We're over halfway across the length of the Aurora. And that patch of fog is where we started. Way back in the distance. We have less than 400 meters to go, guys. That's crazy. That is really crazy to me. So I think next stream, probably Friday, is going to be us finishing up this bridge. It might be finishing up the bridge and rolling into finishing the game. We'll just kind of have to see how it goes. I want to thank you guys who have been along this journey for so long. Because you guys have made this challenge so much fun. And I have had a blast playing this series and hanging out with you guys. I do think I'm going to call it here, though. So if you guys enjoyed this, please leave a like. It helps the channel out. It also lets me know that you enjoyed it. And if you're not already subscribed, subscribe so you can see more. I will be playing more of this on Friday and Saturday. Unless we finish it on Friday, in which case I'm only playing it on Friday. I will be streaming something on Monday. Gamer is not available for Grounded, so I'm thinking I will play a new game. Probably something that I can finish in 3 hours, but we'll see. And I will see you guys then. Thank you guys again for coming and hanging out. I hope you all have a great night. Bye!